Ladies and gentlemen, Dricus Duplessis. Dricus Duplessis is one of a kind. Dricus Duplessis, in Afrikaans we say, is die verkeerde ene om mee te mors. Dricus Duplessis, I believe, has everything you should have as a champion. He has the personality, he has the swagger, he has uh, the grit, the know-how, he has the uniqueness that it takes to be not just a champion, but a superstar. And at first, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was like, Dricus might be a boring champion because you know how. Let's make an example. Conor McGregor, flashy, says a lot of outlandish and crazy, outrageous things, and Dricus is more reserved. And but we've seen with the press conferences, we've seen with Sean Strickland, we've seen with Israel Adesanya that Dricus knows how to talk smack. He knows how to get under people's skin, and he made Easy cry. He made Sean Strickland cry, and I think what happened with this fight is it's a reminder that a South African is now the world champion and is also on top of the world. And I have to give him his flowers. As a South African, I'm absolutely proud of Dricus Duplessis. I mean, to see him, I watched the match on Sunday. I woke up early. My wife was still sleeping at the time, and it was before church, and I just got ready to watch the match, and someone watched it on my phone, and man, what an emotional time actually in South Africans, because he came out with the national anthem, you know. Next to him is Sia Kolisi. Next to him is Eben Etzebeth. Both of them back-to-back world champions. And you could just sense this, feel the sense of pride that they carry for the country. But also as champions, they can relate with one another. When they came out there, you could just feel that these people mean business. Dricus means business. He's not just fighting for himself, he's fighting for the country, he's fighting, for his family, and it was just amazing and actually emotional. It was an emotional moment for the country. And when he got in there, Dricus' style of fighting is some of the MMA legends call it. It's like a sloppy type of fighting. It looks almost like a brawl, like a street fight, and it almost looks like he doesn't know what he's doing, but he knows exactly what he's doing, because his way of punching is almost like running and throwing the punch. Rarely you see him really throw a jab or so, because it almost looks like these Superman type of punches that he throws, but it's very accurate. It's very his timing is perfect. And I have to give it to Israel Adesanya. He gave him some major body shots. I mean, major body shots. And I think Easy, he said in the press conference leading up to the fight that he's not so concerned about the belt, that he is about basically showcasing his skills and who he is. And because I think when he had the fight with Sean Strickland, he didn't tap into his skills really. And in this fight, even after the fight, you could see he's proud of the efforts that he gave. But listen, what a champion that Dricus is, man. The punches that he got listen, maybe he might not land a lot of punches, but if he lands, it will absolutely hurt you. Because you could see there's a shot where he got Easy at the back of his head, and you could see he was shaken by that shot. And got him again. I even saw there was, before Dricus got the takedown, Easy was basically pointing to where Dricus should meet him, so they can probably brawl like Max Holloway when he was fighting for the BMF belt, and it backfired because Dricus went straight for his head, and he turned away. He gave Dricus his back, and Dricus gave him two massive punches, took him down, went into the choke. When I saw his arm was connecting at the bottom of his chin, I knew, it's over. The fight is over. And it's so important, I believe, that Dricus had to uh, finish him before they go to the scorecards, because people would have had a lot to say. If Dricus had another fight that goes to the scorecards, this would have been, they would have said, okay, this is not a real champion. But Easy was in the best shape of his life, and Dricus submitted him, and it was actually for the first time that Easy has been submitted. So kudos to the champion. Great effort. He put South Africa on the map, and Dana White promised that if Dricus wins this fight and he defends his title, that the next UFC event where Dricus will be fighting will be in South Africa. So I'm excited. I don't know who's he gonna fight. I think Sean Strickland. Sean Strickland is really irritating me right now at this point, because he's being a bit racist towards South Africans, but because this is a beautiful country, we have problems, but this is a beautiful country, and I think UFC should really bring it this side, so we can build a name for ourselves, man. And I believe this will not be the last UFC event when Dricus comes to fight in South Africa. And Dricus will also not be the last South African champion, because I believe that there's some kids in school that's inspired by Dricus, and I can't wait. Dricus, thank you. You're a champion. We are champions. We are rugby champions. We are UFC champions. I mean, South Africa, we're suffering from success right now. We're the top dogs. What can we say? But yeah, listen guys, subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Share the video. Comment on the video. This is the Isaiah channel. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the next video.